What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and today we are back with the Scary Text Message Stories. This one is episode 5 of Unknown Caller. So I have to unlock the 5th chapter. Okay, Kelly. I'm sorry. Unknown. If you had been sorry, you'd have gotten help that night. You'd have given her family something to bury. You'd have given her closure instead of a body. Instead of giving Violet's body to the Weevil. Kelly, I panicked! Unknown, you left her. Kelly, I want to go back and find her. Unknown, but you didn't. You did nothing. Kelly, that's not true! Unknown, how long has it been? Kelly, 2 years. Unknown, 2 years. You never cared about her. Kelly, I did. She was the person I could be myself with. Believe me, whatever the hell you want. Believe whatever the hell you want, but don't you dare say I didn't love my roommate. It was an accident. Unknown, maybe you felt bad. Kelly, I did. I do! Unknown, maybe it was an accident. Kelly, it was! Unknown, and yet you've done nothing since then. Nothing to make it right. You moved away and thought you got away with it. Kelly, I'm sorry. I made the worst mistake of my life, but I can't take it back. I would if I could. Violet's gone. Nothing you do to me could be worse than that. Unknown, turn around. Face the window. Oh no. Kelly, I promise, if you leave. Unknown, you'll do nothing. Kelly hears heavy steps descending the stairs. Does descending mean like coming down the stairs? Don't turn around. Not until I say so. There will be consequences. Kelly, I won't. I won't look at you at all. You can just leave. I won't say anything to anyone. Unknown. I know you won't. Kelly, I haven't seen your face or anything. You were wearing a mask. It's not too late to stop this. Unknown. I've been lenient tonight when you broke the rules. You've already gotten away with murder. Pun intended. I've been watching you, for a while. Kelly, why? Unknown, I wanted to see what you'd done with the life you thought was so important. Well, more important than justice for Violet. Kelly, no one would want to rot in a cell. My brother is rotting in a cell, and so is my biological cousin, aka my adopted sister. My brother been arrested since he was 14, constantly for stealing. And then I found out he was just arrested again 2022. For grand theft. Kelly, no one would want to rot in a cell. Unknown. No one would want to rot in a Weevil. Anyways, I've been observing you, seeing what you've been up to. Kelly, and what have you learned? That some people wasted their lives. Kelly, you think I'm wasting mine? Unknown, you're a void. You took Violet's life, so you should be living for 2 people. And yet, your existence is shriveled and meaningless as best I can see. Kelly, I try to be a good person and not hurt anyone. Unknown, well, most people do that anyway. And they don't have a skeleton in their closet. But I'll come and give you a nice big pat on the back if you like. Kelly, no, that's not what I'm saying. Unknown, what are you saying? I'd like to listen. I'd like you to tell me why your life isn't worthless. Kelly, my life matters. Unknown, It doesn't. Try again. Kelly, I have a family. I know. A family that you never see. Violet also had a family. What can you do to make the world a better place? Kelly, I don't know. I know. Well, I'll give you a minute to come up with something. I know this is a stressful situation. Kelly, what? Do you want me to beg for my life? Is that it? I know. An interesting idea, for sure. You never give Violet that chance. Kelly, it was an accident! My dog is asleep, snoring next to me. Oh no, so you've said, and maybe I believe you. Maybe. But your life since then has been meaningless. Have you turned things around? Used the tragedy to become a better person? Kelly, wait, let me think. Oh my god, my back itches. Oh no, for a while I thought there had to be a reason for it all to have gone down the way it did. Do you believe in fate? Kelly, I don't know what you want me to say. I know. Calm down. You're getting hysterical. For the longest time, I wonder if that night was a catalyst for something bigger than you or Violet. That the universe had made something happen, but sadly, you've done nothing to prove my theory. Kelly, why wait all this time if you knew all along? Why confront me now and not a week ago or a month or a year? Why wait if you know where I've been this whole time? Why now? Maybe your uselessness disapproved my theory, so it was time to step in. Why wait? Maybe I wanted you to think you'd gotten away with it. Kelly, why? Unknown. So I could see the look on your face when I tore your life apart. The same way you tore mine apart. The footsteps come closer as the two continue texting, until the unknown caller stops only a few feet behind Kelly, and begins whispering. Unknown, I looked for you for months. I've been watching you for over a year. Kelly, why? Unknown, deciding that what justice would look like. I wanted to punish you on the anniversary of that Halloween night. The night you showed your true evil colors. Kelly, please! Leave me alone! Unknown, what if I told you that you didn't get away with murder? Maybe you only got away with attempted murder. Violet's alive. Kelly, what? Unknown, don't turn around! I wonder if Violet's the one that's behind her, and is probably the one texting her, and Violet said it was a brother. Or it's the brother who's also there. Kelly, what do you mean? Unknown, think about it. How could I know everything about that night? Maybe there was a reason. They never found Violet's body. Maybe you only knocked her out when you hit her with your car, but you were too panicked to realize she wasn't dead. She screwed up and she lost her friend 2 years ago. Kelly, but there was so much blood and I couldn't find a pulse. My hands were shaking so bad. Unknown, but maybe the shock of the cold water in the river woke her up. Kelly, what are you saying? Unknown, do not turn around. Kelly, please, what you're saying? It's impossible, isn't it? Unknown, would you feel better or worse if you'd actually killed me? I need to shut my big fat mouth. Kelly, if I... OMG. It can't be you. Unknown. How would you feel if you knew I was alive? Kelly, happy! Unknown. Don't turn around. Do not turn around. Kelly, please, what you're saying, it's impossible, isn't it? What? It repeated that. Yeah, it repeated that. Please, what you're saying, it's impossible, isn't it? And then it says unknown. Okay. What? Okay, unknown. Maybe your sniveling has made me think you'll suffer more if I let you live. Death would be an escape, but you can escape fate. It's time, Kelly. Kelly, no. Please, no. Maybe I deserve to die, but please don't. I'll do anything you want. Unknown. I want you to turn around. I came here for answers, and maybe a pound of flesh. I'll know what to do when I look in your eyes. Kelly turns around. Standing there is Violet with a very large knife, called it. Violet looks into Kelly's eyes, and then she plunges the knife into Kelly's chest. Kelly falls to the ground, and then Violet picks up Kelly's cat costume and walks off into the night. Okay. Wow, that's the end of the story. Okay. Well, that's the end of the story, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!